Is Commission Conspiracy any good? Does it live up to the positive reputation that Mike Long perceives? Hi, my name is Jay Neal, and I'm going to do a video review of OMG Machines Commission Conspiracy. So one of the things I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to buy the product in front of you and see what that actual process is. So basically, for those of you who don't know or have kind of mildly heard what this is all about, OMG Machines Commission Conspiracy, I guess you can say is the next edition of OMG Machines series with Mike Long and this other guy whom I actually don't know his name. But the person who I recognize is Mike Long. And Mike Long is actually used to belong to Bring the Fresh, and had a lot of success there, and brought a lot of success to people who joined Bring the Fresh. And you can actually check out our Bring the Fresh review on affiliateresources.org. But let's talk about Commission Conspiracy here. Okay, so this is what the product entails, which it's your typical IM graphics, but it basically has a variety of topics to cover. Basically, one of the things that they talk about within the first one, from what I hear, is the free marketing, free methods to making websites and getting ranked. And they actually have implemented Squidoo of all places. So I'm actually kind of interested in that. See what kind of techniques they're going to be doing. So let's go ahead and purchase the product right now. And I'm fairly sure, I do know that there is one upsell. So we'll see what happens there. Okay, so I'm just going to go to this page here, which is the actual page where you can purchase it. So here's the product. And one of the things that I like here on this particular sales page is they actually disclose that there's a part 1 and a part 2, and they actually disclose the actual price of both of the products. I mean, of course, they disclose the price of part 1. So it says right here, part 1 is $45, and this is part 2 is $99 right there. So I mean, that's one thing I actually do like. Nobody likes upsells, cross sells, all that kind of stuff. It is very typical in this particular industry, so it's basically to be expected, and that's okay. I mean, it's something that I guess we've grown to have a thick skin. But all right, so let's go ahead and access this here. Okay, so I just purchased the product, part 1 and part 2. So part 1 was $45 and the second one was $99. So a grand total of $144. So let's go ahead and jump in there and see what it's all about. All right, so we're going to go ahead and log in. And so right off the bat, it says, welcome and all that kind of stuff. It says great news. They have a webinar going on today. So that's cool. And so I guess this particular area here seems to be for latest news and whatnot. So there's just added training, some Firefox issues, and then an orientation video. And then there's Mike Long there on the bottom right-hand side. So what I want to do is I want to actually get into the actual training. So part 1 here on the right says your commission conspiracy path to inevitable online success. So let's go ahead and click on that. And let's see. Okay, so looks like my path ebook here. So I'm going to go ahead and download that, see what that's all about. Okay, so here's the first training series. It says it's 38 pages long. And here's the table of contents. Let's see, we got conversions, product, traffic, inference. So they're talking about a variety of different things here. Now, I'm not going to expose everything that they have, but I'm going to scroll really quickly here. Elements. So from what I gather, this first PDF looks like it's more theory versus like, here's what you have to do. Yeah, so this looks like more of a theory element, because if it was a step-by-step situation, we would probably maybe have more screenshots of what to do, or like, yeah, they're talking about FTPing and how to create a link. So this is very, very beginner. So I mean, there's a positive to perhaps to this first ebook, saying that it's you know, it's a very beginner's basic thing here. And then information about David Mills. So I forgot the guy's name earlier, but it's David Mills. So information about him. And I'm going to guess that there is information about Mike Long here. So there we go. So a little bio about the both of them. All right, so I guess more or less this is a 38-page intro to the course, because there was no, you know, basically looking at this, there was no initial how to get something ranked online or something like that. So let's see. All right, well, let's see this other book here. Let's take a look here. So this is part 2, the second book. Your Path to Online Conspiracy Guide. So maybe this will have more of a David Mills, Your Path. This looks like exactly the same thing. Interesting. 38 pages. All right, well, let's skip that. Let's see what else we got here. I want to make sure that I got that right. Maybe there's an error. Oh, here we go. Okay, sorry, I clicked the wrong one. So here's part 2, and this is where he's talking about his website, Area 51 Lifestyle. And again, looks more like theory versus actual training. So I think this particular book, from what I remember reading, was insider information about how he created Area 51 Lifestyle. Here we go. He's talking about YouTube. Okay, so still on Area 51 marketing. So really not that how to do this. So this seems to be more of a theory thing so far, and I'm not really satisfied with that personally. It seems like a very me. It's like, oh, look what I did. Annihilation Engine. Yeah, so this is more bio-based stuff. So see, here's what I want. I want stuff on how to make money online. I want to learn how to do this stuff. So field training, field reports, orientation video, field training pages. Well, from what I see here, this looks more like a BNI. So far, I'm not really that impressed. Field training. So it looks like there's a lot of video training. I'm not going to go ahead and jump in there with all of this video training. Now, is this worth $45? Let's see. Starting with Squidoo free web page profit. So I know that that's something that we're talking about. Okay, so again, so this is more...
All right, now we're going to get into what might be the most fun module in all of OMG Machines Commission Conspiracy Part 1. We Squidoo Maestro, but not allow Amazon. Go.com. Wedding cakes in Charlottesville, and impressing our customers. So much spirit and energy that went into it. March.
All right, well, you know, it's a little early to judge something like this. Oh, here we are, Squidoo lesson pages. So let's take a look at creating a local page. Here we are. Okay, finally. Okay, so it looks like it's a lot of the training is certainly video-based training versus actual PDFs. I personally, I like video training. I think it's good and it's informative, but I would prefer to have something in addition to video training, a PDF step-by-step guide or a quick start guide kind of thing. This is something that actually Bring the Fresh had, and I was very satisfied and very happy with that. So okay, well, let's go check out the. Let's go and check out the part 2 here. Okay, because I know there's a part 2. All right, so here we go. Hung over the shoulder series. Email marketing, unique, great-looking webs, massive field training reports, parallel case studies. So let's look at the huge over-the-shoulder training. Okay, so here we go. So this is more step 1, number 1, number 2. Here's what we do. Here's what we do. All right, well, this is a little bit better. So and this is, I forget this guy's name again, but it's not David Mills, but someone else. All right, well, it's certainly not a. Is this worth $99? Well, it's a little early to say because I haven't gone through the videos yet. So I'll certainly go through the videos and update this video, or create an additional blog post about it. But so there is basically an inside look as to what's going on. Let's see what parallel case study websites. I see case study lesson pages. Okay, some more case studies. So that's kind of cool. I like that one article case study. Okay, so this one article to rule them all. This is actually a piece of video that was in Bring the Fresh. So maybe he just rehashed this. All right, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, you know, I rate this okay so far, and this is based on just a first look. Now, I haven't gone into the videos yet and taken a look at everything, so it's hard to judge something based on where I haven't actually had the opportunity to go through everything. But I did want to give you an idea as to what it looks like inside, what you're going to be getting if you decide to pull the trigger and purchase this product. It certainly looks like, maybe it's the navigation that's a little bit difficult, but it certainly looks like part 2 is a little more in-depth and a little more kind of cut and paste, like do this type of thing, versus the part 1 seems more like a theory-based stuff. A lot of fluff I find in there, like, oh, you know, I personally don't care about the person's bio, or at least 38 pages of it. You know, I do find that this menu system on the right a little bit I don't know, unorganized, and what you do have to do is if you want to go to part 2, you have to log out and then log back into part 2. I think they should have that seamless if you've decided to upgrade. And so there you go, folks. So there's my summary about it. Now, if you want an alternative to learning how to do this stuff, there is the alternative, and that is Wealthy Affiliate. It's something that I've been a part with since 2007, and I think it's fantastic. But I will leave it up to you. So thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave any comments wherever you're watching this video. All right, thanks very much. Bye for now.